Wastelanders, and welcome back to Wasteland 3, Part 24. As you guys might have recalled, we had crashed before we actually got to fight those toads all the way through, and honestly, we might be coming back to those toads a lot later in the game. Like, this is definitely gonna be one of those we can't take them on. This is like the slaver chick. Which sucks. It truly, really sucks, but he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Oh, and if anyone notices a new upload that's come from my channel, it's nothing. It's actually a video that got, what's the word? Double uploaded. Hopefully it doesn't pop up, but if it does, it's it's oversight on my part because I'm being stupid. Oh, well. Oh my God, you are. You guys are nuts. On the bright side, though, this time we actually get to disarm that.
Huh? Who's that?
Keep cool. We're here to
Destiny
rescue you.
provides. Good. I'm ready.
Sounds like a badass
Wait.
black guy.
Slip me some shotgun shells and I'll help you.
Pass some shotgun shells through the vent, just in case. You know, maybe he won't open
Good.
fire. Am I guaranteeing the fact that he won't? No, not at all. But in fact, there's a very good likeliness of him just going to town as soon as we get our asses back up there. Oh, look at the little bomb droid. Where's the rest of my team? Oh, son of a bitch. I completely forgot to get the rest of them over here. Aha! I still don't know which one of these guys has high enough perception. Ah! More of these traps. Alright.
Feels like my insides are gonna come outside.
Oh no, wait, this requires antidote, if I remember correctly. Yep, it does. Abstract art nonsense, 1996, mixed media. Simulated plant, 1997, plastic and ceramic.
What the hell was all that gunfire? Nobody should have gotten here.
That sounds like heart monitors. Nice. Alright. Back here. Slowly. Okay, so we now know who detects the traps. Any more? I'm not in the mood to get hit by something else.
What the hell was all that gunfire? Nobody should have gotten here. So you're the ones who've been shooting up the place.
This bunker's filling up with corpses. Get the hell out, or you'll join them.
You saying you killed everybody else? Son of a bitch. It doesn't matter. We got orders, and we don't piss ourselves at the likes of...
Really, dude?
Get ready.
See, that's what I fucking hate, is like, what was the fucking point of having that option?
Take them down.
Damn.
Assessing the target.
Bury me.
That's all you got?
That had to hurt their egos. Official official-looking letter. A finely penned letter signed by the patriarch. Oh boy. Clouds drifting west. In the bed lies a broken old man, dying from multiple terrible injuries and breathing only because of a machine. His eyes roll towards you as you approach.
There. You removed my captors. Good. Now, take me out of here. I must die under the sky.
Who are you?
It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you. For not knowing my name, my body betrays me.
Well, you sound like a barrel of laughs.
I am clouds drifting west. Leader and prophet of the God-fishers. Slayer of unbelievers. Launcher of 1,000 kites.
Holy. I've heard of this guy. Everybody who fought in the Plains Wars knows what he did. He's killed more people than hunger.
We take you out of bed. You'll die before we leave the room.
Then they did not pray hard enough. Then end my life here. Better than waiting.
Why are you here?
Cannon's daughter turned my people against me. They beat me, broke my bones, but I escaped, came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags me here. May lightning strike him.
You had a deal with the
Deal.
patriarch?
He paid me tribute so that I would not raid his lands. Men, women, he delivered to us offerings for kites. Raise them to the gods.
What? Are you serious?
Jesus
You think
Christ.
he is not capable? A man who rules with a hammer.
No. I pretty much figured
You
this.
are lying. The Patriarch would never trade innocent lives for security.
Believe what you want, girl.
Human beings in tribute.
Don't
Who were these
know.
people?
Didn't care. Just blood to bait the gods. Down
Now we
from
know what
the
happened to all those
sky.
work camps.
Not buying it. Never heard about anything like this, and I hear all the dirt. At least I think I do.
Alright.
Shut off the machine beside my bed. Gods, prepare my welcome. I am coming home.
Rest in peace. Actually, don't. I think it'd be better if you stayed dead.
Well, that was an anticlimax.
Oop, everyone gets a hard-ass point. Well, now I know what happened to those poor those poor prisoners. So in other words, everybody that ever got arrested by the Patriarch's marshals was sent there. Yep. It's all making sense now. Now watch. I'm just going to say this right now as a prediction. Watch as we wipe out, as we go in here, and I want to do a peaceful resolution. Not going to happen.
Freedom. Hey, assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
Are we going? Okay.
Where my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen him the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded him an altar in the evenings. His righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
Jesus.
Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. Where my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at stored. He loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have built him an altar in the evenings. I can read his righteous thoughts by the dim and flaring lamps.
We're the Desert
Never
Rangers.
heard of you. What's this about?
We heard you might have some dirt on Buchanan and his kids.
Dirt on Buchanan. I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here.
Figures.
I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
No,
You
he
wouldn't
would.
believe what your Patriarch would do.
Does he want vengeance on Buchanan?
Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny.
What destiny is that?
An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was gonna use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge.
How did Destiny take a revenge on you?
Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings. Which was the truth. So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long.
How'd you get from Bauxite
Another
Mine to
stupid
here?
mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. But there's one thing I gotta do before I leave Colorado. Put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun? Make 'em quick. If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it, like I have. When I was born, my mother carved 12 lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome before I ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since. Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th. Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm. Can't wait. Does that mean we're parting ways or fighting?
Let the slaver go, or try and finish him off. I mean, we really didn't lose that much health. I guess I should have been paying attention to just how much he has.
Well, I ain't dying alone.
They see us. Take them down.
Bleeding out here.
So, that was the big shame that could never admit to.
Oh,
Makes sense.
oh my. That is foul.
Oh, we found his armor stash and whatnot. Interesting turn of events.
Look alive. Whoever took out the other shit could still be around. Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers! Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money! Right behind you!
Ah, thank God. I'm really not in the mood to keep fighting my way through everything. A good fight is fun now and again, but don't make it the entirety of it, you know? Well, at least they know better. Now we got a job to go and talk to a former marshal. I'm starting to think that if I had gone and talked to that marshal first, little Lucia and Quan would be having a much different tune right now. You know, Part of me feels like it was a bad idea to kill him, but part of me also thinks that it wouldn't have ended well if we left him alive.
Breaker 19, this is Dead Red, calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite.
You tricked us into killing people who work for the Patriarch. You put us in a bad spot.
Just don't tell him and you'll be fine. Nobody knows you did it, and Buchanan can't admit those men were his. He can't even admit that they existed. And, well, I apologize about that. I didn't know any other way of getting you up to speed. But now that you've talked to Cordite, you understand who the Patriarch is, right?
We talked to the criminal with a grudge. How are we supposed to trust his opinion any more than we can yours? We're not sure about anything now, but you and Cordite have given us a lot to think about.
I guess that's all I can ask. Keep your eyes and your mind open. Is he with you now?
Why is Cordite so important to you?
Let's just say there are places where our hopes for the future overlap. Now, do you have him or not?
No, he died in the fight.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. He could have been useful down the road. I guess we'll have to recalibrate a bit. At least the Patriarch doesn't have him anymore. So there is a bright side. Sorta. Thanks for trying. In the meantime, we're all for you helping the Patriarch collar his kids. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring them back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
I don't trust you even, Angela, and you were my main girl back in 2. You kept us alive, taught us the way of the waste,
The last time anyone saw the Patriarch. He was down at the old airbase to greet the Rangers.
Now,
Before that...
now I don't know what to think, my dude. You left a real bad taste in my mouth, and I don't know how to treat it. One thing's for damn certain. We do know for a fact that the Patriarch has been slaving good people.
Refugees flood the city! Red conspiracy unmasked! Rangers in league with human smuggling ring!
Maybe I'll join the marshals. You do like roughing people up.
Do you like my cats? None of them are spayed or neutered.
Jesus.
Are you Quan? This official?
Just a friendly chat, Frank. You know, like the old days.
Ah, fuck. What do you want?
I want to ask you about some folks doing time in the
How would I
Patriarch's
know
work camp.
anything about that? I just drove them out there and dropped them off.
Fair enough. Then tell us the location of the camp.
That's a state secret. Patriarch's orders. You got a problem with that? Take it up with the marshals. Yeah, well, that's real sad, but no. Sorry. Daisy hears everything in this town. I like life too much. Ha! Ask Quan. He knows what would happen if I said anything.
Don't worry, Frank. I'm an ex-marshal. Just like you. I don't answer to Daisy no more.
Bullshit. I ain't talking. You'd hire a broken down old sack of shit like me. For real. Wow. That's more than I expected.
You sure about this, Rangers? Daisy's not gonna like it.
Great. I'll get my stuff together, but first, I'll tell you what you want to know. I was told to drive the prisoners to this cave northeast of the city and give them to some tattooed Plains motherfucker. Didn't seem the type to be an overseer. And it didn't look like a great place for a work camp. But I don't ask questions, you know? I just do what I'm told. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. That's all I can do for you, I swear. I'll see you at your HQ, Rangers. Just gotta pack up. And thanks again.
Honestly, why would I care what Daisy has to say anymore? We've kind of moved past her so far that even this is a pointless talk to try and get under her skin with. Watch, as soon as we exit this building, we're gonna get attacked by marshals again. I'm not convinced that what Death is saying is true either. Sorry. Pit in my mouth. Oh, for once, I'm kind of glad to be wrong. And let's also save. So we know how the game likes to act towards... Don't join the marshals, dude. It will not end well for you, because we'll have to put you down.
Yeah, always watching when I'm shopping and walking home.
Car's a lot like an old dog.
What can I do for you? Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
How about we do a little wager? I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night.
Used cat litter. Disgusting.
Stop second guessing me.
And if you lose, you'll have to make lunch every day for a week.
We already owned the Rhino cannon. Okay, so... Okay, so we sold him a bunch of our old stuff that we'd never used.
Ain't no reason a good mechanic can't make talking cars out of dead robots.
You're what? Or something.
You heard right. I wouldn't do it. Not unless the robot in question asked me to.
You know, does that barricade, like, lower? I just thought about that. They have a whole garage of vehicles, but no way to get them outside of the town unless that barricade lowers each time. It's an interesting thing to think about, ain't it?
I hear about this. Line to the gun. Somehow, it's gonna take a lot of welding and shit, and, drilling some holes in this thing. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Stay tuned!
He has good enthusiasm. Unfortunately, I am losing... Okay, so we just gotta keep going this way. Of which is long ago used to make a paint and pottery. Used to make the paint and the pottery! We're definitely going to be going into a fight with this one. There is no doubt in my mind. And this is honestly what I figured was going to be the end result, was the fact that really what happened with the Patriarch is just the fact that the dude, like, had pushed back his numbers. Oh my. Nobody move a muscle. Which has got a lot of bomb diffusing to go through. All right. Huh. There's actually quite a bit to explore back here. Something makes me feel as though we are going to get attacked. Quite a bit. Ooh, you know what else I ought to do? Miss Wesson.
Whoa. I pass out.
Please, don't shoot.
Just who the hell are you?
Always knew this day would come. The skies finally opened to take me back.
Frank Papa said we would find a
That
work
man.
camp here.
Still saying it was a work camp. Never wanted to admit the truth, not even to himself. You won't find any work camp here. Never was one. No convicts either. They're long gone, all of them.
What happened to the convicts? Where are they?
Why are you talking to them? You don't owe them an explanation.
The dead can't tell their stories anymore, Nikki. I have to do it for them. The Patriarch made a deal with my people, the Godfishers. They, believe the gods can be appeased with human offerings. So, in exchange for stopping our war on Colorado Springs, he sent them convicts and criminals to feed to the skies.
What was your role
I was
in all
better
this?
at dealing with the city people than the other Godfishers, so our leaders sent me here as a go-between. Pappas delivered the convicts here to me. I brought them to my people.
How did you and Nikki
I used to
find
pass a
each other?
farmstead on my way out here. Saw a pretty girl watching over her land. Turns out she saw me too. Took me months before I was brave enough to approach her. Crazy decision when I think about it now, but she didn't turn me in. She showed me the Godfisher ways wasn't the only way. Gave me the strength to turn my back on it.
You're not a threat to anyone.
All the same, I think it's best if we leave this place. If you could find us here, others may do the same. I won't see Nikki harmed because of me.
Nikki whistles a note to the dogs as when the tangle sets to packing their gear.
Don't
Oof,
even
Betsy
have a
and the
home.
others are...
Please don't take what little we have left, Rangers.
Aw. Why don't you guys come with us then? We don't mind. Rangers could always use some extra muscle. Especially those that know the lay of the land and respect it. You see, this is something that pisses me off, is the fact that even though I try to disarm the trap still goes off without a hitch. Are we done? Okay, do you want to heal the damn thing?
Thank you, kind.
Trying to break. Huh, isn't it interesting? I can't even pick over onto Razorback. Hey, Razorback, he's one of your buddies. Oh, shit. Well, I don't need to pick a fight if I don't need to. Guess that makes sense as to why they're living here the way they are. Oh yeah, that's a lot of animals that I do not want to pick a fight with right now.
Sounds like someone's approaching. We best prepare.
Yeah, usually are. Oh. What a surprise. The women face you, cold-eyed and grim-faced. They're dressed in their Sunday worst attire. They won't mind getting dirty. Betsy tightens her grip on her weapon. We should talk about it.
Talk? Ain't nothing to talk about. That Godfisher's a mass murderer. Move aside and let us do what needs to be done.
Really?
He chose to be a coward. He chose his life over theirs. And now he's gotta pay. We don't want to fight you, but we will if you stand in our way.
Wow, when you don't have high enough hard ass. For a moment she hesitates, her expression open, a raw.
We'll have to kill her too then. No other way.
Really? You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. Hard ass would have just done nothing. There's no way of having a happy ending with this game. Fuck you, game. Just fuck you.
I'm sorry it came to this.
That gun? Oh, we may have overdone ourselves with that gun. Oh, is that Quan? I kept thinking it was Devlin. Oh well.
Scratch my face.
God damn, he's overpowered. Think of it. Oh, there he is. there still even one left? Holy shit, there's actually one left. Sorry, Margaret. About this is personal, sweetheart.
Better.
Really?
Catch me.
Oh, great shot.
Shit. We survived.
Much obliged.
Rest in peace, ladies. Rest in peace.
Mr. Funtimes here with a happy tale of 2 cities. It's often difficult to get realism can make for strange bedfellows. In the heart of California laid a den of depravity and sin called Hollywood. The streets were rich with prostitution and dealers in drugs and alcohol. But then God's militia...
No, it didn't. God's militia got taken down, just like it always does. Southern Dunes. Okay, we took a wrong turn somewhere. Someone mind showing me the rest of the paths around here? This is the Southern Plains, and those are the Eastern Plains. And where the fuck are the Western Plains? Chibis. A hunched man tosses junk into the back of an old pickup. Some robots help him. They beep as you approach, and he looks up. His face is deformed. His hands have 2 thumbs each.
Chibis here name on wind. Rangers. Want trade?
Sure.
This, my stuff.
What you got, Chibis? chainsaw sword. Chibis, beautiful creature. And a jackhammer. Oh, Chibis. You and me, best of bros right now. Yeah, everything he has is really good. Is that a Nerf blaster? That straight up looks like a Nerf blaster. Aw, Chibis. That's adorable. Oof, Eliminator. Uses 50 caliber ammo. Okay. So we would eventually... So we'd be selling a lot of our stuff to get some of these weapons. Chibis? Man. You're expensive, my dude. Like, you have some high-grade weapons for sale. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to get the jackhammer, because we need to get our boy here a new shotgun. Even if we can't use it right now. He needs it. And we're also going to get Eliminator. And you know what, we'll hold off on those two simply because we need to now put the rest of our cash into getting... Oh, almost bought the wrong type of ammunition. Wow, that would have been embarrassing. Alright, and in that response, we can now sell all of this. We haven't been using bolts in a long time, so we don't need to keep those on. Now, here's a question. What does this thing use? It uses spikes. What about that Sokum rifle? 556. So basically what he's already using. This, we haven't had any of our teammates use 7.62 in a very long time. And in fact, none of them have used 45 rounds. So we can get rid of those. You know what? This is so much faster. Yeah, none of them use 9mm ammo. Seriously, these are the ammo types that they use on average. Alright, so we need to buy a whole bunch of spikes. Because who doggy does that girl go through ammo quickly? So, yeah, I think we're just gonna... I don't know. Can he even use these? Use this? He can use this. Wait. Yeah, it's a lot better than the crossbow he has. didn't get any melee weapons, so... nope. I will, however, get this. And you know what? I wasn't going to before, but now I'm very interested to get that. We already have this, actually. So we're very good on that. Accelerated skeleton gives him armor to combat speed of +0.6. You know what? Go for it. Well, he can do all of these. Ooh, that one I don't like, though. Yeah, that phase temper controller. Now, that one don't look so good. Neither does this headgear platform. Alright. Oh, no. Equip. Oh, and moreover, quick save. Just realized as soon as we finished all those purchases, I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, nope, you're not getting that. No, that's gonna go to... No, that's gonna go to the Eliminator once we get her skills put up. Alright, this thing's got some range to it. You know what? How much would we honestly get off of this thing? 43 scrap. Come on, give me some weapon mods here. Really? Not a single one of them was able to give me a weapon mod. You're busting my balls here. Well, on the bright side, you can finally get that scope attached into it. Really? That's the scope. The mighty scope that we've been seeing sitting on our shelf for an age and a half, and that's what it looks like. Ah, well. You know what? This is how I look at it. Now we can equip this. It really does look like a Nerf blaster. Oh, that's adorable. And we'll give her his old shotgun. You know what? Try and... field strip this old thing. Come on. Throw me a bone here. And a long mag. Something, I guess. I don't know if we ever gave her legs any armor. We did, okay. Are all the pieces modified? Yes, they are. Nobody's really running any weak equipment, to tell the truth. All of them are pretty juiced up on equipment. Power, weapons, all of it. Coordination. She's really good in a lot of different skills. It's just a matter of that she can't really take a hit. Which is interesting considering she has just as high a health pool as everybody else. Is it just because of her armor rating, or I don't know. Oh, she leveled up twice. Holy crap. Let's put some points into that. There we go. I like that. Damn, just 1 point away from that level up. Luckily, he is good in automatic weapons, so I don't have to worry too much about him in that regard. And she needs a higher in 6 guns, or a higher in guns, doesn't she? In small arms? No, she's good in small arms. It's actually just Wolf that had the skill problem. Oh no, she did too. Oh shit, what did I put that skill into? I put it into weapon modding. Oh damn it. How much of a debacle is she gonna have with that thing? Strike rate minus 100%. Jeebus. Okay, you know what? Give her the photon rifle. As some added protection. Because wow, did I mess her up. You, my good man. I don't know. I mean, you're pretty good as is. Let's just increase your awareness a little bit. So that way you can be a little bit more effective with that heavy caliber rifle of yours. Let's go with Kiss Ass. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so... So then, where are the Western Plains? So, north is that way, and you can't see where I'm pointing, but you can see the compass in the upper right corner.
The flame of liberty burns bright in our
So, this is east. What the hell? Natural shelter? The trees that meet over this ravine keep the snow out, and its depth would hide a fire. Search the area. Animals have been here recently. They could still be around. Track the animals and kill them for food. Bagged some small game. Still tasty, though. Delicious. Well, we wiped out the payasos, so I'm not too worried about ever having to deal with them again. Some traders in an old truck roar through an intersection ahead of you. Pursued by robots, the traders pull away, and the robots stop and start looking for other targets. Well, it sounds like the traders got away. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's look at the map. There's got to be something that can give me some explanation here. Union Station, Denver, Tellurium Mines, Bazaar, Monster Army. There's usually some indication. We need to figure out how to get to the Western Plains. Fortunately, I think the only thing we can do now is just go and talk to the Patriarch. Not one of my most favorite things to do, but c'est la vie, I suppose. Hopefully we'll be able to get some new parts and equipment for the Kodiak. Or no, wait, what was his name? What was our AI friend's name? I've completely forgotten now.
It's Mr. Fun Times again, with a harrowing tale of a man turned servant of death by his own pride and ignorance. Optimism may make you many friends, but pessimism...
You can't hear this right now, but I'm going da 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 with my hand. Some of these guys are just ridiculous. You know what's funny though is I love that the radio station, the guy who's doing the gun mods, is kind of what I watch on YouTube from time to time. Seriously, there are just some days where I'm really bored and I want to see what like inventors do. So I look up like some of the videos where they're taking apart like old broken up guns or modified tools and then they make something badass with it, you know? Like there was one dude who made a really kick-ass steampunk Gatling gun. And what was interesting was, even though it was he calls it a Gatling gun, it was just another type of gun in a different casing. So really, he just made a cool case that fitted over it. Which is okay. I can't fault someone for trying their hardest to make something out of what they're given. I do apologize if all the movement sounds.
Guess I was right.
All the crime around here happens indoors.
I believe it. So I'm gonna say this is the way to get into the Patriarch's. Yeah, this is the Patriarch's castle. Diligent Joe. Been a while, dude. I haven't seen you since the start of the game.
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers.
Yeah, we met a while back,
Diligent
remember?
Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson, you have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns. Good day.
What do you want to bet someone tried to take him out? Well, if that ain't a throne, I don't know what is. You got enough heavy artillery stashed around your face? Good lord, dude, if someone just fired off one fucking shot, you'd be dead in here. Unless all these are disarmed. And if they're all disarmed, that's such a waste! You have literally an arsenal's worth of missiles. Maybe I'm complaining for nothing, but damn if it doesn't feel stupid. Ah, well. We can tell Mr. Big Shot what we found out. I still don't trust... I don't trust anybody right now except the people we've worked with. For example, the Robot Commune, trust them. Monster Army, trust them. The refugees, trust them. Patriarch and his marshals, nah. Gippers, hell no. Oof, all this feels like a trap.
You're cleared for public areas only.
Statue looks like a much younger
This
version.
palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Sorry, sweetheart, but they probably
The
did.
patriarch likes it quiet in here. So...
Well, somebody sure likes to see themselves. A smaller version of the giant patriarch statue in Market Square. Maybe this was the prototype. It would make sense.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in?
Jesus. Everything's going great. Thanks again for all your help.
Now, what can I do for you?
Situation with your son Valor has been resolved.
Resolved? How?
We have him in custody.
I'd ask if he put up a fight, but I know better. The boy was always weak. Too many books and computers, not enough sweat and blood. But I suppose I shouldn't be wishing he had been harder to bring in. He brought him back alive, and that's what I wanted. So here's a reward for a job well done. Thank you, Rangers. What else can I do for you?
We've been hearing some troubling things about you. 50 caliber ammo. That's pretty good. And some 5.56. And you're loading up our clips here, my good man. And giving us ammo that we don't need. Let's see. We're basically doing his dirty work that he couldn't do, so we might be getting attacked here by him eventually because we're a loose end. Alright, that's taken care of. Vehicle part unlocked. Railgun. What?
Tell me.
A ranger named Angela Death has gone rogue. Nope.
Fine.
We've been hearing some troubling things about you.
There are always complainers. What is it now?
We hear you've been arming the warlords of the plains and letting them prey on settlements outside Colorado. The Godfishers as human sacrifices.
Better that than having the Godfishers raiding our outlying farms, isn't it? I'm protecting the law-abiding people of this nation, and ridding it of the people who break those laws at the same time. I call that a win-win. And yes, I know this is not something an honorable leader would do, but I will do anything, Rangers, anything to keep my people safe. Honor be damned. Understand? You expect me to care more this time than I did last time? What's the complaint now? I don't let them do anything. I only pay them not to do it to Colorado. If arms are the only payment they accept, what am I supposed to do?
But the settlements in the plains are suffering.
Then they can band together like we did. Become a state. Save themselves. Nothing's stopping them. Before you go, where the hell were you when that Arapaho caravan was wiped out? The power armor they were carrying would have been a great help to my marshals. Now it's in the hands of the Scar Collectors. When I give you an order, Rangers, I expect you to obey it. Now get going. And come back with results.
Wait, so you didn't even want to ask us what we were doing. You just wanted to complain like a bitch.
Not anymore.
What a prick. Well, Miss Wesson, that proof enough for you that the Patriarch's as scum as he can be? Listen, I don't got a problem with making the hard choices that nobody else will. I obviously do it. But at the same time, doing nothing is just the same as pulling the trigger on them. I guess I should put that into perspective. Let's say this. You have all of the marshals. Like, let's say all of the people that are working with the Patriarch right now were to band together right at this moment to take on each gang one by one. You could do it. We showed the Payasos we could do it. Hell, we were just 6 people and wiped them out. We went to their fucking home and beat the shit out of them. And the Gippers wiped them out too. The Godfishers took care of them.
They've added more guards, looks like. Now there's blood on them.
I don't claim to say that,
That's the last time anyone
the worst
saw
leader
him.
ever imaginable.
He was
but
down at the old airbase to beat the Rangers, I think. Before that.
he's not a leader that I would trust. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we didn't go to him with any other news. Well, we got a really good armor merchant out of that, so we can't complain too much, but the sad news is we can't go any further until we get some improved radiation shielding. Not to mention, he's got a corrupt workforce.
Gippers routed and slain.
Oh, real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but never mind.
Not to mention, we got that damn railgun. I'm really curious to see what that thing looks like. I knew it. Alright guys, I guess that's going to be the end of the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and even more so, enjoy your tacos.